Previously on Knight's Quest. Our 5 heroes walk towards the city of Hidgety. And he is an orc. He looks at you and he's like, "Hey, you want to do something?" Katrina, you feel that your coin purse has been lifted off of you.
Did we see it?
You saw a person slipping into the crowd and a sash around their arm that is red with a black diagonal on it.
Okay, so we're looking for a book on lost histories to help us figure out what this cow is.
It is a high elf. My name is Farin. We need to find this book as well, and I'd love to help you.
We are planning on meeting up in the center of the library in 20 minutes. So, if we were able to fix your thievery problem, you would be able to speed along the process of getting our people into your town.
Oh, absolutely. That would save me so much time. All you gotta do, just go to the Winking Tree Tavern, ask for the man with 3 fingers, and, well, I don't know how you'll be greeted, but you'll definitely get connected. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed that bonus episode. Happy Friday, everybody. Good to see you, or hear you, or you hear us. Intros. As I said last episode, we were going to start this one by just stating the quests that everyone has on their pages. So Leroy, he has 2 quests. One of them was go to the Hidgety Library. Check, he's done that. And the other one was to learn more about this 6-legged cow. Rainer, I guess all he has right now is what I think we're going to call the rat race.
I like it.
Stop.
I'm calling it the rat race because of the coin rats.
Yeah, so stopping the coin rats, which is
And
the same for Katrina and Jonathan.
I mean, there's the previous quests and stuff, like Prank Noble Mincer was probably the first one.
Yeah, probably that was the first one.
The very first quest.
Very first quest was
well,
prank.
technically, the very first one was
Complete
the list.
to-do list, yeah.
Yes. Then it was Prank Noble Mincer. Then it was the performance. Then it was the mine. Then it was travel to Hidgety. Mm-hmm. But all of those have been completed, obviously, so it's the rat race.
Yeah. And the rat race is to help bring jobs back to Goldon.
Here we go.
Clean audio quality.
Woo!
You're welcome.
Except for these damn chairs.
Katrina, she's got obviously the rat race, but she also has a personal quest of finding a person at some point. That's kind of all we know.
That's why it's personal.
And Quis has the Quis quest. A quest for knowledge, quest for answers.
Quest for quiz.
So we are going to pick up this episode with the last thing we heard from last episode with Rainer, Katrina, and Jonathan. So the 3 of you, I'll say, well, I guess you're still in the hallway. We want to have another scene with Ulrich. But the sweeper has told you this, and he's left.
Okay.
The sweeper has left.
Well, I guess we're going to get some drinks then.
Guys, can we hold up for a second? Are we really about to go into a hideout of a gang that is terrorizing this city and just hope we get some stuff done and drive them out of town somehow?
No, that would be extremely irrational and irresponsible and unhealthy.
Uh-huh.
We are going to a bar to ask a man a question.
Okay.
And that is all we are doing.
All right.
And we will see what happens.
Wow, okay. Am I crazy for thinking this is really dangerous?
Absolutely. Let's go.
This is going to balloon into some nonsense that
No, I think Jonathan's right.
That we're not prepared for.
I think we just go with the flow. I mean, on this one, I think. Maybe. Yeah.
And
it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm out like 200 gold now. So, yeah, no, I think Jonathan's got the right idea. Let's hustle back.
Just all the money I've been saving up for weeks and weeks for a very, very...
You don't know that.
I do. I'm the
Nathan knows that.
As you guys walk out, of course, Ulrich, guard of the door, is there. Can I help you with anything else?
No, we will just be on our way.
I don't think so, thank you.
I shall continue to guard the door.
Okay, but real quick though, you got something on your shirt.
Well, pranking.
I kind of feel like that would be a disadvantage. He's done this trick on him before.
No, it was his shoes before. 8.
No, I'm definitely not looking at my shirt.
Well, that is unfortunate because there was a rather large stain on the front of it. I don't know what you got, maybe some wine or some peanut butter or something, but there is. It's quite
Just let me
unsightly.
guard my door.
No, absolutely. I'm just saying if you're the first thing people see when they come in the house.
Rainer builds up his courage and says, "Oh man, how did that get there?"
Oh no. I don't know what I'm actually rolling for. He looks down at his shirt.
He puts his finger in and flicks his nose.
Yeah, Ryder, curse you.
No, that was just a goodbye. See, the hello is the shoes, the goodbye is the shirt. Come on. It's a typical Goldon greeting and goodbye.
I'm definitely not going to be visiting
Oh no.
Goldon because you do not have nice doors.
Okay.
And your greetings are annoying.
Okay, first of all, rude. Second of all, I'm trying to
What is
immerse you in
Katrina
my
doing
culture.
right now?
Goldon, come for
She's
the
left.
doors.
She's already.
Katrina.
She's gone. She's still walking. She's noticed none of this.
Goldon, come for the doors. Leave because of the greetings.
Leave because.
Yeah, just leave.
Get out.
It's not a good place.
Get out.
Oh, is that what he's saying to us?
Yes.
Oh, okay, we're leaving.
Get out.
Okay, bye.
All right. You guys walk out. Meanwhile, we turn to...
Oh, actually, Katrina walks up the steps to the library.
Okay, so we need to do some stuff in the library that happened while that went
Well, no,
down.
actually, she walks on the doors to the
We're at
reader.
the library now?
Katrina is. She walks up the stairs to the reader and says, excuse me. Oh, yes, how can I be of assistance? Two of my friends came in here earlier. Oh, yes, the rather short one and the one who looked as if he had eaten too much bread. Yes. Yes, that's them. If they...
I love how that's a thing, like, you can visually see, like, that guy, he's eating too much bread.
He's got, like, flour on his clothes, and he's got, like, crumbs everywhere.
It's crumbs, definitely crumbs, yeah.
He's got, like, a little bit
Or
of...
he's literally still eating it.
Yeah, right.
He probably is.
But he's like, real skinny.
Yeah. Most people don't eat bread at library.
Yeah.
So this is a new experience.
If they come by again, tell them to meet us at... What's the name of the pub? Or
The Winking Tree.
Tell them to meet us at the Winking Tree Tavern. All right, I suppose I can do that. Ryder's blessing be upon you. Yeah, and you. And she leaves.
Yeah. So, I guess, to resume our three searchers, Leroy, Quis, and Farron. It's been 20 minutes. Everyone's going to do, I think, just an intelligence roll to see how successful they are. Just to see how successful they are at finding this book.
Would I use ratiocination?
Yes, actually, ratiocination would be appropriate. Yeah.
15. Ooh.
Okay, you search through, Quis, you search through all these books, in all the sorts. You're finding recipes, you're finding songs, you're finding tomes of plants.
I like to imagine, like, when you said you find books of recipes and then songs, I'm imagining them in the context of the Bible. So there's, like, the Song of Solomon, the Book of Recipes. Go to recipes 1-5 for cinnamon rolls.
The book of recipes.
You're finding books.
Chapter and verse.
You are finding tons of history books, and every time you find one, your heart skips a beat. But you're like, the history of Rillian.
Does Quis have heart problems? Anytime he gets excited, he just skips a beat.
Write that
Jeez.
down.
Oh, no.
Oh
Chris-
my god.
Chris has minor heart problems. This way he tries to stay calm and collected. Tons of history books. The history of Cavan, the history of Thridley, the history of the Glenwood Alliance, the history of the Force of the People. All kinds of books of histories of things.
It just occurred to me that going to this library and reading about these things would actually be a really great idea because, number one, Rainer has proven himself to be kind of lacking in the studies and world knowledge department, and number two, I don't know any of those terms Nathan just threw out there, so that might be a good thing for me to do at some point.
I noticed some of them.
Good. I'm glad you noticed the
Then it went
words.
quiet.
But you do not find the lost histories. Let's see what Leroy gets. Leroy doesn't find it either. And Farron.
Ooh.
So you all gather back into the center of the room.
Yeah.
Leroy comes up. He's got a stack of books. He plops it down, kind of on one of the tables.
Is it any of these?
And Leroy's like,
Okay, so I found some real quality books. This one is the history of grain. We got the history of yeast. We got
Are
baking.
they terribly long books?
Are they all
This-
about
they're-
bread?
There was yeast, and then we discovered it.
they're slightly bigger than you would expect.
There's really two things
Is
that happen
the
in the
print
history
very
of
large,
yeast.
or like?
It's a picture
Do you
book.
look through the book?
No, it's a picture book. It's like a pop-up picture book. It's only 6 pages.
I think Quis is slightly curious as to why there's these gigantic books.
You open them up, they are like dictionary font.
No.
Like real small?
Like real small font.
All right, I'm reading the first page of this book on the history of grain. What does it say?
Grain, one of the most important...
No, not dry enough.
There was a pun in there, honestly. But I was too distracted by how absurd the situation is. And then Nathan put all his improv skills to the test.
No, I meant the voice wasn't dry enough. This
Oh,
is the history
okay.
of grain.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Grain.
There you go.
One of the most important plants in our economies and lifestyles, and many of us take it for granted on how it developed and was cultured.
And he shuts the
into
book because he's like freaking like Bronte over here is looking run on sentences.
What makes it even better is when, you give every word the same, grain is the most important of the grains that we have in our community.
I mean, the most
And it's just,
exciting
it's the
story could
worst.
mean nothing.
Yeah.
There
And
was
then-
an epic tale between
And
a
then they
dragon.
actually got all 13 miners out of the Chilean mines, and everyone was safe.
But yeah, Leroy's got they're all bread related
Yeah.
books. He's like,
Boys, these are some fascinating reads, let me tell you.
and he opens up one, and it's actually artworks of all breads. I mean, look at
Did
the grain.
he read all of them?
Look
in
at the
his 20
grain
minutes?
on this bread, how it all lines up. It is work of art, boys. But no, nothing, no history books. Quiz, what'd you find?
Big fat goose egg. Big fat goose egg. Nothing.
You really got to be careful with metaphors around Leroy, man.
Are you telling me that there is a goose laying eggs in this library?
I warned you.
Farron, again, not having really met Leroy, I just kind of joined you for this moment. I was like, does he always take metaphors literally?
Yeah.
Leroy's like, metaphors?
There's a metaphor in this library.
Is there a meta 5? I want to reach that level.
This conversation is meta 5.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I would like to bring what I found to the table.
Is there a table?
Yeah, there's an actual table.
Okay.
See, that one was safe because it was a metaphor, but it was also real.
Leroy's like,
bring it to
I
the
understand
table.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, Leroy's like, I got it.
I did not find the Lost Histories, but I think I know where it could be found. You see, while I was searching, I found actually, as every library does, it has a check-in card for the books that are taken in and out of it.
Oh, I thought you were going to go somewhere much different with that.
I found the card saying
Yep.
who checked out this book last.
Maybe a long time ago.
It was dated a couple years ago, yes.
Oh, the lost histories have only been lost for 2 years. That's unfortunate.
Wait, is the book called The Lost Histories and it was also lost?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I was...
Well, it was lost from the library.
Right.
But people knew it was in the library, so it can't be like 100 years ago.
Well,
So
I know.
up until this point, everyone thought of it like, well, it's a good thing it isn't lost. And now it's actually lost.
Let's just go with,
glad.
how about, Feynman says, the Lost Histories was actually lost for hundreds
Otherwise
of
known
years.
as the Lost
Then
Histories.
it was found again. It was brought here to Hidjedi's library, and then someone checked it out, and then it was lost again because it was never returned.
I legitimately thought you were going to say that in his hands he had like a big ass, like person-sized book. And when you started the sentence, I have like
way.
Well, hold on. What are you thinking now?
Now I'm thinking that it was like we have to go inside the book because they said it was lost in the library.
Okay, Sonny, that's better than my idea that I just had. Because I thought you were going to say that I, as every library has an index, and like that was how like all of the books were cataloged. But
you said it
that's
was a
way better
person-sized
than
book. It made me think you have to go into it or something.
Yeah, that was a way better idea than what I had.
It's a magic book. It takes you into the book dungeon. I don't know. Nathan, you don't have to make this part of the plot. I just had a dumb thought.
I'm be honest, I didn't know where I was going either, so it's better than what I got.
Oh my god. We're being very honest right now.
I was gonna try and do some like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade style, like, oh, the book is the library and the writing is on like the ceiling and the pillars and the walls.
Oh, I like that too.
Yeah, but it didn't happen.
No, it's spoiled. You can't do it. You just spoiled
Well,
it.
but now we're looking for a book. So
Yeah,
like,
it's an actual book.
Okay.
all the best laid plans of mice and men.
Oh, here we go. I got
Did someone check out the book and then get lost inside the giant person-sized book this elf is carrying around?
this. Here we go.
That's not actually
Faerun-
happening.
That he found in the walls. And he...
I found this card underneath one of the bookshelves. It was tucked away back there. And there's only a few people that checked it out. 3 people to be precise. The first person to check it out was a wizard who must have been intrigued by its contents. The second person who checked it out was Lord Pedgwig Cartham himself. And interestingly, the third person and the last person who has apparently held this book was the reader of this library.
Shut up.
Reader McKellen.
No!
His name is Reader McKellen.
Yeah, because we didn't come up with a name and he's one now.
So nobody must have particularly cared about this mystery too much, right? Because that was a very easy solve.
But here's the thing. And he's having this conversation now, hush, so that the reader can't hear you.
One small thing first. Did the first person just write down, "I'm a wizard" on the card? Instead of their name?
Or do they have to denote? Is it like Sir, like for a knight, like Sir something? Or like is there a prefix
that would
they
make
have?
Actually,
That would make more
it
sense,
is,
yeah.
how we can tell it is, and this is a little bit of world building I've been
This is all fiction.
It's all fiction. But it's listed as, instead of doctor,
It's really me, damn it.
a wizard who specializes in studying magic itself and like how magic works is called a magus. So Magus. So instead of like doctor, it would be magus.
Okay.
So that's how it's listed.
Okay, cool.
The name preceding it isn't one that he recognizes, so he just said a wizard. But so
Yeah,
Faerun
continue.
leans in and says, "But what I find interesting, if it was Reader McKellen who was the last who checked out this book, why has he been saying that it is lost? Did he lose it, or is he keeping it for himself?"
I think at this point,
I'm a little sad I don't have a character in this scene because I really want to contribute somehow, but I keep thinking, oh, nope, I'm not there.
I think at this point the whole library goes like it's very quiet.
As libraries.
Well, no, but there's no flipping pages.
Oh.
There's no like sliding covers on tables. It's just very quiet.
Coincidentally, it's the exact moment that the Lord of the Manor says something about the king, and that building goes quiet, and everyone's awkwardly looking at each other.
And then back towards the entrance of the library, you just hear.
The sound of a book closing, in case you couldn't tell.
And Quis says, maybe we should go ask him for it?
Yeah, I mean, we have this. I gotta check out these books anyway, so...
Dude, does it really have to?
Okay, maybe I shouldn't check out all of them. I'll just check out, Grain seems the best.
Only
I'll
the
check out
most
Grain.
intriguing and
History of
gripping.
Grain.
So then we all walk back to the desk, but the reader's not sitting there. Instead is the normal desk with the checkout stamp, a small bell, and a sign next to it that says, "Ring if you need anything."
I'm gonna read it. Ring it.
And Leroy rings the bell because, he's all about that lifestyle.
Ding!
Ding, 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 ding.
A door opens up in the desk, leading behind the desk and backwards into the antechamber of the reader.
Oh.
It's like the bedroom of the reader, or...
Is that what an antechamber is?
This is a really big
don't know.
desk.
Oh, I was thinking there would be like an alcove, and the desk was in the alcove.
Oh,
So there would be like a way to get into like.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said a door opens in the desk. And
I thought like the literal desk
Yeah,
opened up
yeah.
and there's a secret passage.
Oh no, I'm thinking like the top like springs
just
open
a little
and
thing.
it opens up. And
Oh,
then
so you can
it
just go
leads-
behind the desk.
Right,
Oh,
and there's a room.
okay.
There's
Yeah.
a doorway behind the desk.
It's not
Oh,
like
okay.
a secret room you couldn't see before.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
but the
Okay,
desk is-
I gotcha.
The little hatch on the desk
Yes.
opens up so you can get inside and then you can
Alright.
get to the door.
Right.
We're all on the same page now.
Yes.
It just
Okay,
took a while.
I understand what's happening.
Well, I'm glad 'cause
Leroy
it
announces
just
to no
happened
one.
right in front of us. So
Hey, sometimes you're just not aware of things. Ain't that right, Favorite?
No, I'm very aware of things.
I'm always aware of everything.
I am
all
an
the time.
elf. We have very good senses.
I actually know everything. I don't know if you knew that.
so then Quist goes up and knocks on the door. But there's no answer. And in fact, instead of sounding like a regular door, there's a very long resonating knock behind it. And when he opens the door, there's a long staircase going down into the earth on the other side of the door.
Leroy peeps down the stairway and he whispers to both Quis and Farin.
Okay, so I know this is like a fancy library, but I'm gonna just be honest. I don't think there's supposed to be a downward stairway here. Just gonna be honest.
I'm also going to be honest. I don't know very much about library construction.
Farin says, I have been to many libraries across many kingdoms, traveled across oceans and through forests and mountains, and yeah, this is super sketchy.
This is
Yeah.
toad sketch, bro.
So we're going down there, right? Though.
Oh, of course. Yes.
All right.
And
Leroy
they
grabs-
start the descent.
Leroy grabs
Does
his...
this happen every time any person like needs help finding a book? Like, oh, I think I'll ring this bell.
I guess we'll never know.
Leroy puts a hand on the toothpick.
And he's like, yeah, I can never be too sure.
I'm trying to remember. Were you doing a voice for the reader?
Yes.
Yes.
So you have some degree of control over what's going on here.
Oh yeah.
All right. Just making sure.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if it was you or him.
I feel like both me and you have no idea what this quest is.
I'll be honest, I know what the cow is.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And so don't make that up because I know what the cow
No,
is.
I'm not so much interested in the information itself or the discovery. I'm more so interested in creating the adventure to get there.
Okay, well then you can help with that.
Okay.
You guys
Again,
are a good team.
reminder, our adventures are made up on the spot. I prep minimally. Minimal prepping.
I don't prep at all.
And so you descend down
Yeah.
the stairs.
I feel like that's a good.
Pinwheel fade.
I think I dropped a piece of Mac on my character sketch here because that's not
Good
yellow colored
job.
pencil. It's cheese.
Rainer, Katrina,
Yeah.
and
I knew
Jonathan.
we were going back to us, but for a second I thought you were saying, like, Rainer, you dumbass. Like, stop dropping food on your important character sheets.
You ludicrous.
You
fool.
guys, do you just head towards the Winking Tree Tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Wait, what time of day is it?
Close to
It is.
evening?
It is evening now.
Okay,
yes.
then yeah.
Yes, it is evening now. Yep. You have to walk through the market, which has died down. There's still people about. More people than in Goldon would be in the town square this time of evening.
Katrina's back with us, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she just popped in the library and then came back out.
Okay.
And you guys head to the Winking Tree Tavern, which is in the southern half of town. You kind of realize as you've been walking that the north end of town that has the library and the manor and that other third building is kind of the nicer end. But as you head south and towards the lake that this town is on, is as you get closer to the fishing boats, it's not as well kept. It's not gross. It's not dingy. It's not sketchy. But this is where the lower class of town lives. Or middle class, I don't know.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at all of the parallels between Thieves Guild of Skyrim and
Oh, okay.
the coin
Okay.
rats that we've created.
They're different. Don't worry.
I know.
I'm trying very hard. But you walk into the Winking Tree Tavern. Again, it has a little actual tree that's kind of winking flirtatiously as like a sign right above the door. And it's holding also like a mug of ale in one of its branches as it's winking with its leaves on the top.
Are we applying gender to this tree?
I mean, it's winking.
I'm be honest. I'm picturing it as like a both gendered kind of tree.
This is a trans tree.
Ooh,
Trans
boy.
tree. I don't want to get into the weeds of
A
Let
trance tree.
Let no one say this show is not progressive.
transgendered tree.
No. I'm thinking trance, a trance tree.
Trans tree.
Whoop, whoop.
It's just really into like.
Let's just say,
heavy
how about
music.
this? You guys are questioning the gender of the tree as you enter into the tavern.
Okay. Wow, that was weird.
I feel like I could think of several different possibilities. Yeah.
And you enter into the tavern, and this is where all the people have gone. It's popping, it's jiving. There's someone playing fiddle in the background. You've got lots of big, strong dudes, but also just normal people in the tavern. It seems like a nice place. It's definitely not like the kind of sketchy tavern that you might have been expecting. It seems like a fun place that just everyone seems to go at night to have a good time. There's some pretty ladies, some mystical figures. There's an older group of men around a table playing some kind of dice game, laughing, and there's lots of candles, and it's a very warm atmosphere.
Katrina walks up to the bar and kind of like puts her hand on there.
I don't know about Jonathan, but Rainer follows.
The bartender walks up to Katrina and says, "Oh, what can I get you?"
I'm glad we both have the same accent for the bartender in mind.
Good.
Yes, we're just ready to go on that one.
"Oh, what can I get you, a fine lady?"
Well, I'm not so much looking for sustenance as I am for knowledge. You see, I'm looking for a person.
"Well, we got all kinds of people coming in here to the Winking Tree."
I think she kind of leans forward a little bit more and like motions with her finger that you should come closer.
The bartender leans...
Cleaning a glass.
Of course, if I ever mention a bartender in the future, they are, unless doing something else, cleaning a glass.
Yeah.
It's just what they do. They have very good arm strength from this repetitive motion. So he leans in as well. He's kind of got a missing tooth.
Okay. I'm gonna level with you. My name is Katrina.
"Well, hello, Katrina. My name is Spars."
Did you just have a stroke or?
Nope, that's my name.
Okay, I apologize.
Spars. There's 3 A's in it.
You guys will never know the joy of seeing Jake's face when Nathan said spars.
SPAAARS.
This could be resolved with a couple of like accent marks. Like there's no need for multiple vowels.
That's the name. That's the name my mama gave me.
Okay, well,
Spars.
Great.
Was she having a stroke? Oh my god, I'm so sorry I said that. Take it back.
I don't know.
Rainer say that.
Take it back. Edit that out.
No, Rainer says that, and Spars goes, "I don't know, she died right after I was born."
Oh no!
Oh, I hate everything. I'm done.
I'm just teasing with you, boy.
And Jonathan's like,
Boy, I'm just messing with you.
I'm so sorry about everything.
No, boy,
I've ever done wrong.
boy, have a seat. You wanted information.
None
How
of
can I
that was
help you?
supposed to be in character, but apparently it is.
we're looking for a man with 3 fingers.
Spars stops wiping the glass.
Exhales.
If you see
I
the building go
see.
silent for the 3rd time this recording session,
And the building goes silent.
everywhere we go, buildings are just going silent.
No. The building is still going on.
It's
Alright.
like an ominous omen. just like things going silent.
Yeah.
It's like something the towns are noticing. Where it's just like there's a
It's a Hidgety tradition.
there's a 2-minute silence in the town square and they're like, they're getting longer.
No. The town is still going great.
Yeah.
Spars actually doesn't seem to be taken back. He's more just like, yes, you really are looking for information. Well, how about this? Can I get you guys a drink, and then I'll be able to help you out.
We don't have any money.
Now
Yeah,
you do
we're
have
actually completely
you do
cleaned
have
out.
allium pieces, which I think would be more appropriate
Oh,
for
yeah.
spending at a bar.
Well, what do you have on tap?
Well, we got ourself just beer. Beer. History of grain will tell you beer is real important. Page
It's a whole
turner.
chapter and everything.
Page turner. Oh,
Yeah, it's a real good read.
there's a whole section on beer. Well, let's see. We've got dandelion wine. It's all right. If I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know why people made a weed into a wine. Not a good idea. We've got pixie spirits. Let's see. There's a little.
Excuse me?
It's not on tap, but we do have Dragon Spit whiskey. But you got to be able to hold your own for that one.
I'll have a shot of that, please.
Okay, shot of Dragon Spit whiskey. And what can I do for you, gentlemen? And feel free to make up an alcoholic drink, too.
Oh. Because I feel like Jonathan would have very specific tastes.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he'd have his one drink. You got any honey wasp mead?
Oh, yes. That's some good stuff. We actually got fresh in. I love the little bitter sting on that. It's real nice. Which is weird because, meat is sweet. But, yeah, I can get you a glass.
I'll take a flagon.
A flagon. And what can I do for Bat Boy over here?
I think just a glass of the same for me.
The
Rainer?
Wasp.
The same of whose?
Of yours.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I point to you.
Two
who is
flagons
both
of Wasp.
No, just a glass for me.
Oh, just a glass.
Yeah,
All right. A
a
glass
flagon.
and a flagon of...
Because Rainer's not great with alcohol. There aren't many he likes, and he's afraid that he probably can't hold it too well.
Just really pulling from personal experience.
But yeah, no, this is me exactly. But also he doesn't want to do the thing of I'm some weird guy who goes to the bar and doesn't order a drink. So that wins out, and he's like, I better get something.
Spars kind of steps away to
I
go
was-
and get your drinks, and it leaves you a moment alone to kind of look around the bar or talk to each other.
I gotta admit, that's not the reaction I was expecting.
No, not so much. Yeah, I kind of feel silly for being so scared about this idea earlier.
Well, I mean, let's not let our guard down. I mean, we really don't know what's gonna happen. That's all I really have to say about that.
Spars returns. He's like, all right, here's a shot of Dragon Spit whiskey for the lady. We've got a glass and a flagon of that Wasp mead.
Do you light your dragon spit here in Hidgety, or is that just a Goldon tradition?
We do on request.
I would like mine lit, please.
All right, he pulls out a match, strikes it, and he lights the top of the whiskey.
That's
Beautiful.
And as it
awesome.
lights, the flame blows, and a couple little pop rock sparkles kind of shoot off the top of the whiskey.
Rainer is briefly entranced.
And really quick, Katrina slams her hand over the top of the glass to extinguish it.
Mm-hmm.
And when she removes her hand, there's purplish orangish fumes kind of coming up. And she quickly blows those away. Being careful not to inhale them. And then downs the dragon spit.
It is very warm. Because I realized we didn't drink the dragon spit last time. We just kind of...
Yeah, I threw it.
Yeah.
She
threw it
drank
at-
six, Yeah.
Yeah.
She drank some and then slammed it down and then
Yeah.
started doing
Dragon
stuff,
spit
right?
whiskey is a high alcohol level.
Oh yeah, because it was a
Proof,
giant
high proof,
container full of
high proof alcohol. But it's also got kind of like a fireball's kind of burn spice to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spicy and has the sting of alcohol all mixed together.
I'd say probably Dragonfire whiskey or Dragon Spit whiskey probably has the tendency to after you drink it, every breath out that you take afterwards is just really warm.
Yeah, kind of. I meant after you eat spicy food, a little bit of that tingle in your mouth.
Yeah, it's got some sort of pepper in it that just coats the inside of your mouth.
Or you don't know. Maybe there's real dragon spit in this whiskey.
Could be.
You don't know. You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't.
But after you drink it, Spars is impressed, and he says, "Well, you really can hold your own." And I'm also regretting naming this Spars bar now, but we're here.
What?
He's regretting naming him Spars.
Because it could have been Spars bar
Yeah.
instead of the Lincoln Tree.
I was gonna call him Benjamin the bartender.
Maybe it used to be called Spars Bar, but
Yeah, but then it sucked until we renamed
people
it.
didn't like the name. Yeah.
Did you lose it in a drinking bet?
I had a bar named Spars Bar. I lost it. He's now sharing this with you.
Yeah.
Fun fact for you new folks, I had a bar named Spars Bar. I lost it in a bet.
That would have been a good name.
It was real good. It was up in north end of town, actually. Real good business
Spell
there.
bar with 3 A's.
I did. It was
Spars
real
Bar.
funny. But then I lost a bet. Let's just say my dice ain't as good as the writer should have done it. That's not a phrase.
It might be for Spars.
Dude, as he says
Are
that,
you drunk right now?
I sample all my drinks. That's some good mead you're about to drink. That's all I gotta say.
I gotta respect you for that, man.
But I lost it, so I was able to buy this one from the previous owner. And business has been good. Business has been good. But you wanted information, yes?
Yeah.
You're looking...
I don't know who said that. That's not anyone's voice.
That was just Jake saying
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That is what we're
Yes,
looking
please,
for.
Mr.
Yes.
Spar, sir. Well,
Oh, boy.
if you... I wouldn't stare directly at the sun, but in the corner over yonder, you'll see a shadowy figure with a spider tattoo on his hand.
Spars?
Yes.
Spars.
I thought it was
Yes.
just Spar.
Is
No,
it?
there's
Is
an
there an
S.
S at the end?
It's Spars.
Okay.
I'm gonna level with you.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was that metaphor?
Which one?
Don't look into the sun. There's a guy in the shadows. Was it
No,
a clue?
like-
No, I'm
he's
saying like
don't look right
don't
at
look
him.
right at him. Yeah, don't
No,
like.
I picked up on that one.
Yeah, thank you, Bat Boy. All right.
Okay.
Does your
that's-
bat want a drink?
I don't think so.
All right, probably that'd be bad. Can't imagine a drunk bat. You know what I'm saying? That'd be
Now I am imagining that.
picture the cute
You're,
little
the
fella.
you're like the second person in this city to call me Bat Boy. It's-
Well, I'm just saying, what do you
weird.
call a boy who has a bat on his shoulder?
I mean,
Is he a child?
I'm
How-
26.
I mean,
like,
you're
I'm a
young.
boy.
Well, you want to call him?
just like
you
the
want me
boy
to call
were
you
talking to earlier.
Batman? That sounds a bit.
That's a little derivative.
That's a
Right.
little controlling.
Why are those like the only two options?
I don't know. What do you call yourself?
I mean, it's kind of your defining feature at the
My
moment.
name is Rainer. Is like,
All right, Bat Rainer.
oh my god.
I don't know.
All
You have a
right.
bat. That's all I know about
The
you.
point is, there's a guy, but we shouldn't look right at him.
Yeah,
because
he's
it'll
over
be
there.
Suspicious.
Uh,
Okay.
we call
moving
him.
on in
We
the
call him the
conversation.
Reckless Recluse.
Oh my god in heaven.
So,
You wasted no time just bringing that one right back.
Why did we say that earlier? I don't even remember. I just remember it popped up somehow.
yeah, in nighttime.
Yeah,
I
but
have to
why?
notice it.
Whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, go talk to him. He will answer all your shady questions. But if anybody asks, you just came here for drinks. All right. Can I help you with anything else?
Nope.
I don't believe so.
Nope, you've
Are
done
you-
quite enough.
Are you implying that people are going to ask us why we're heading over to that guy's table? 'Cause I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like,
Well, we call him the Reckless Recluse. So
Jonathan grabs Rainer's glass of a honey wasp mead and heads over to the table with the guy.
all right.
let's be
He
real.
is-
Rainer wasn't going to drink it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jonathan knows.
Hold up. Y'all need to pay for that. Let's just go with
well, Rainer's still at the bar, so he sighs and starts
one.
bringing out his...
Y'all nice for 1 puck per drink.
Okay.
Sure.
So three
gives him-
bucks.
Rainer gives him 3. I don't remember if Jonathan has any money left.
I have 10.
Oh, okay.
10 pucks.
I mean, what the hell? Jonathan's already across the room.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, he is.
He spots you. He spots you. All right, Jonathan.
So I have 7 left.
You go and sit in this corner
Uh-oh.
booth. There's a window revealing the street right behind this shaded figure. And
Who is not Aragorn. He's not Aragorn. This is a different story.
His name is Aragon.
His name
and it's
is-
that story.
His name is Ryder.
His name is Iracorn.
his name is Strider.
His name is Glider.
His name is Iracorn.
His name is Hot Rider.
His name is.
Hot Rider, the Reckless Recluse.
His name is Ear of Corn.
Thank
Guys,
you.
no,
I made that joke
I like
3
that.
times.
Yeah, it was good.
Robot Chicken already did that exact joke, so we can't call him Earcorn.
Well, how about you go sit down and ask him his name?
Yeah, no, I sit down and I push the drink across the table at him and I say, liquor for your thoughts?
The man
Jonathan
looks
is
up
the
at you,
best character.
and you can't see his eyes, but you can see a stubble beard underneath the hood.
Viggo Mortensen.
What are you doing here?
Fantasy Viggo Mortensen.
And you see a hand with 3 fingers and a spider tattoo on it. Reach for the glass and take a sip.
You got a good case of the
I'm so
arachnophilia.
sorry. My brain went to he tries to grab it, but he only has 3 fingers. He drops it.
He grabs
I feel
it.
bad.
No, it's like this.
He grabs it quite fine.
It's
Thank you very much.
like this.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
he
go.
has it. He has his thumb, his middle finger, and his ring finger.
Okay.
So he's able to grab the handle and
Yeah.
He takes a sip, and he goes, "Some good mead."
I would not know. I have not tried it yet. I will do so, and he drinks some. Oh, that is very good.
Yeah, it's exactly how we described it earlier.
Yeah, that's delicious.
What brings you? What brings you?
Is that the end of the sentence there? I didn't know.
What brings you?
I
What
suppose.
brings you?
Well, I mean, when my mom and my dad loved each other very much, they decided that they were going to settle down and maybe start thinking about kids. But it was too early. They were young. It wasn't time.
Okay. Nathan is intrigued to learn more Jonathan backstory.
This is Jonathan backstory. This is the backstory of Jonathan's conception, and I don't think I'm ready to hear that.
Maybe.
The reckless recluse says, "Don't waste my time.
Yeah, we're about to blow it with our only lead.
I have business to attend to. If you do not need me."
Does he? He's hanging out in the corner of a bar.
I mean, listen. If I'm, if I'm being a nuisance, I'll get out of your hair. But I'll just cut to the chase. Cut to the.
Please do.
Okay.
He takes another sip.
All right. My two associates and I are looking for some squeaky fun, if you know what I mean.
You see a smile creep up across his face, and he's like, "That's one way to say it."
That's the way I said it.
Excuse
That's the
me.
way I decided to say it.
And I have no regrets.
Absolutely not. Everything is understood. We are all on the same page. Oh, rats! I might have said that wrong. A wink.
Rainer has his head in his hands, and on a
Rainer,
whim...
are
Wait,
you
wait,
like
is
at this
Rainer-
table?
I don't think so. I think it would be awkward if
still
they
at
were
the bar,
just
I guess.
standing behind him.
Where's Katrina right now?
Rainer can hear all this, though, right?
I guess if you're like lean,
Katrina's formulating backup plans.
So Rainer's probably wherever she is.
Mm-hmm.
If Rainer can hear the incredibly awkward lines Jonathan is giving, I think he sighs and, like, on a whim, tries to take a drink of the whiskey, but
Let's
it
just
immediately
say-
burns and he spits it back out and feels like an idiot.
Let's just say this was a reason that I might have given Jonathan a 0 in persuasion beforehand.
But it's so much fun to watch.
The reckless recluse takes another drink and says, "You might need to get better at your coded language if you want to join the rat race, but
Why does everyone think we're trying to join? Well, I guess you did make it sound like we're trying to join.
you did say that in a very suggestive way of saying you want to join, so I'm going to run with it."
Okay.
And he says, "I'm going to need some kind of compensation to know that you're not..."
What, like a couple fingers? I mean that.
Oh my god. Whoa.
I need you to roll a charisma right now. I need to know how this guy feels about you.
Well, wouldn't that be your
No, you roll it. See how you're doing.
13
Do you have adds to this?
persuasion
Or just charisma, yeah.
Charisma is a +0.
Okay, so 13. He's
Not terrible.
not really impressed. You're not doing great. He says, "Listen, I have a lot of people interested in this line of work, especially since trade itself isn't being very profitable these days. And I can't just keep sending
Why are
every...
you making all these faces?
Because I want to know where this sentence is going.
Listen, if I were to show up to the Black Slash himself..."
Hold on. The what? Oh, because the diagonal on the
Yeah.
arm. Okay, I'm with
Like,
it.
it's a good name, but in context of me already laughing, it just made me laugh
Okay.
more for
It
some reason.
just sounds like
thought-
every 13-year-old's made up name for themselves.
I was thinking it sounded like...
I'm the Black Slash.
No, I was thinking backslash, like on a keyboard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's too late. We're here.
It's too late.
If I showed up to the Black Slash himself with some guy who walked straight out of the mine, I don't know. What are you wearing?
Doesn't he have traveling clothes?
Yeah,
I
I've got.
thought he had traveling clothes.
I want to know how you discern that. Do you know me? Do I know you?
Pickaxe? Let's go with the pickaxe, the mattock on your back.
Oh, you're very well. You know the difference.
Hey, I like that.
I'm a learned man.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen.
I haven't stopped listening.
I will continue to
I have
listen in the
only
future.
ever listened.
I have listened. I am listening. I will listen
I
in
hope
the future.
Katrina or Rainer better intervene in some way.
No.
Help
Katrina
him out.
has no idea that this is going poorly.
Go. Say your thing.
Okay. You mentioned compensation.
I'm gonna need... How about this? You need to prove to me that you would be a worthy addition. I need you to steal someone's money. Actually, he looks around the room and he points to an orc.
Wait, no, can we just end it there? Because I have an idea.
No,
Can you
you're
just
not
end it
steal-
with steal someone's money? Because I haven't really found
Are you just gonna steal like Katrina's money?
Yes.
Because he hasn't seen us yet, has he?
He doesn't know where to get her.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I need you to steal someone's money.
I mean, you could... We can go with the orc thing. It was just a
Right.
funny idea I had.
Steal from that orc right there. If you can steal anything off his person, then I might be willing to bring you...
Wait, you said money and now you're saying anything.
Show me your skills.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I think he gets up. He goes over and I don't know what is this the same orc as before?
Of course.
Okay.
You will notice there actually aren't a whole lot of orcs in Hidji. You saw maybe 3.
Rainer sees that Jonathan is approaching the orc that almost like started the thing before, and he's just thinking, what the fuck? Why is this happening?
And if I don't get any special items in this encounter, I'm gonna be like, why do I give them to you? So read your cards, read your stuff.
Read your cards very carefully.
Here's the thing. Like
I don't know how you're gonna do it either.
Jeez.
You're the creative ones. Or you don't have to, I guess. I want to force you to use stuff.
Well, I have ideas for these in the future, but for this particular encounter, I have an idea.
Okay, go. Do your thing.
All right. I walk up to the guy and I say, hey, you.
He turns
Oh,
like,
God.
hey, you're the dung face jerkwad.
No, very close. So close. It's a dialect thing, but no, you were all... Yes, it's me. Are you a betting man? When I saw you before, I think I caught a glimpse in your eye. You might be willing to make a wager.
The orc, he had been talking to some people next to him, and they'd been obviously drinking. He says, well, I'm not opposed to getting somebody else's stuff, so yeah, I'm betting, man.
I bet you that you cannot drink as much as that little girl over there.
He looks over at Katrina. He's like, her.
And Katrina's like,
oh my god.
oh God, me?
I want her to point to herself, too.
Yeah.
She's pointing herself, and he's like, are you a betting man?
Oh, I am a betting man.
Yeah, what you betting?
Okay, this is what I'm worried about. I don't know if this is the time for loopholes, because Aragorn is like very clearly, I forgot his name, is like very clearly expecting you to literally steal something.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As long as we're on the same page.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. No, I have many plans.
Okay.
Yeah. So So let's talk terms.
Well, what do you... You're the one proposing the bet, I guess.
We will bet everything in your pockets.
For everything in your pockets?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, good old pocket exchange. I'm in. Let's go, boys.
All right. Hey, I like it.
Who's he talking to when he says boys?
The people next to him
Oh, okay,
that he was
sure.
talking to beforehand.
All right. So as you know, the rules of pocket exchange go as follows. There are two bags present. Spars, can we get 2 bags?
Spars up, pulls out 2 sacks, and he's like, haven't done one of these in a while.
I always have 2 bags ready.
All right. Both people turn their backs and empty their pockets into the bag so that the other person doesn't know what they're getting.
Part of the fun.
All right. So let's do that.
So the orc turns around and starts putting all his stuff into his bag.
Yeah, and so does
Yeah,
Jonathan.
Rainer is watching.
Does he put all of his stuff into it?
I forget what Jonathan has. He's got he puts all the chicken feathers.
Oh my god, you haven't gotten rid of
I
those
still
yet?
have a pound of chicken feathers.
That's why you
Why?
did pull out one more at the end.
He puts all of them in
Oh
the
my
bag.
god!
And like fluffs it up real big so it's like nice and
chicken
fat.
feathers. You've made a pillow. You've made a pillow is what you've done.
But he doesn't know that.
I think it looks like a pillow.
Oh, but no, it's just big. It's full.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. So here we are.
Yet
Here we are.
again, we're back to chicken. Every episode, I swear, we're back to chicken feathers. It just keeps happening.
And soon we'll get some Pidgeotty feathers.
This is me in real life, but also this is like Rainer's internal monologue of like, I can't fucking believe we're back to the chicken feathers.
There's
He was like,
always more chicken.
You brought those with you on this trip?
Yes.
All the way.
Never leave.
All right.
Never leave
So you
home
put the
without
2 bags on the bar,
Yep.
and Spars kind of grabs both of them. He lifts up yours, and he's like, it's really light.
He lifts up both of them, and there's a considerable like, whoa.
Okay. Yeah.
But Spars is like, man, if that's what you got, I guess. Whatever.
Some kind of magical expanding air pocket.
And so the orc says, all right, what are we drinking?
Dragon spit whiskey, obviously.
Ooh, it's jumping straight into the barrel, I
Yeah,
see.
none of this kitty shit. No.
Okay.
All right. Spars, pour us a glass. And Spars pours out 2 glasses of dragon spit, and he's like, want lit, boys?
Well, I'll have mine lit. I don't know. I can't speak for this gentleman.
Oh, if she's having it lit, let's make it lit.
I mean, I suppose,
We can't
usually.
pay. We can't pay for these, and I don't even know why he thinks Katrina can down more drinks than this orc guy. Has that been established?
Loser pays. That's the rules of the pocket switch. That's.
I'm going to create. We're creating a new
freaking
stat
out.
due to the fact that we've encountered this multiple times. It's going to go under strength.
Oh my god.
It's going to be a drinking stat. I don't know what we want to call it. Just drinking.
There's gotta be a
Should
word.
we call it tolerance?
Ooh, maybe.
Tolerance.
Just for kicks, I'm gonna look up.
Leroy has a -1 tolerance. And this orc I'm going to give.
Don't tell me. Don't tell anyone.
And that's do strength. And I'm going to roll a d4 to see how much tolerance Katrina gets. 4.
Yeah.
She has fucking +4 tolerance.
Yeah, she does.
So you are not strong in your
Katrina's
muscles.
no pushover.
She's
I'm
not
not finding
pushover.
any good word for that. Oh well.
My
Tolerance
tolerance
is
is
good.
pretty good.
Sure.
I like it. Okay, so you give us both handed a glass of dragon spit whiskey.
Lit.
It is lit, and and
I knew you meant it that way, and I hate you.
I actually didn't mean it until after I snapped my finger.
Yeah.
The orc raises his glass and he says, "Number 1," and he clinks.
And she clinks hers and goes, "Number 2 for me. Already got a head start, big boy."
And you both
Cap
cap
it.
the top.
And chug.
Oh, she doesn't even.
No. She looks him dead in the eyes and sniffs the fumes.
Oh my
and then
God.
downs it.
Okay. Okay. Roll tolerance.
On 3, because it's a drinking contest.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn. Okay, Katrina rolled an 18. The orc rolled a 14. He has 2 tolerance and 2 strength. So they both had 4. So it's going to be
22 versus 18.
So exactly. So Katrina, I was going to have yours be an even higher raise because you inhaled it, but you. Here's what I picture. Here's what I picture.
Oh my god.
Listen to my words.
Rainer is worried, but now, me also in real life is worried that Katrina, the character, is going to die.
So you both drink it, and the orc slams it down, not an issue. But Katrina, she drinks it just 1 gulp and puts it down, and her eyes seem to be ablaze. Just for a flash, they just glow, and she breathes out, and some of the sparks that we've been talking about breathe out of her mouth, and she says,
"Next."
and everyone around the table, around the bar, because now we've gathered attention, is all just like, ooh, Grorg, she's gonna get you.
Grorg!
Your name is Grorg?
Grorg.
Yeah, that's a family name.
No, I don't doubt that.
What's your name? Something like...
Orcs are especially
You
fond
already
of...
know my name. You guessed my name.
That's right. Dungface Turd Wagon.
That's it. That's the one. Probably. Don't remember, but that's it.
Orcs
And
are especially
where's
fond of
is
power.
Batman with you?
Yep, right here, right here.
Oh my god, why did you have to point me out? Hello.
Hey, Batman, you bat making? Did you bat drink? That's what I was saying.
Multiple people. No, I mean,
Get a drink for the bat.
Have you ever
bats
asked him
drink?
what he wants?
you know what?
You're making a lot of decisions.
Rainer is like this
This has been a whirlwind
I know
10 minutes.
it really has. I know I've said this multiple times already, but I really mean it every time. Rainer is more embarrassed than he's ever been, but he does.
Also,
turn,
can we do a real life pocket swap one day? Like, can that be a real
I don't-
game that we play?
I don't
Yes,
carry
please.
shit in my pockets.
All the games
Like-
that we play, I want to play. I still want to play Gorf.
Oh, I
We
want
need
to play
to play
golf ball
golf
too.
ball.
We gotta
but I
try
don't
that.
really
I
carry.
have a golf ball.
Do you
by
guys
the way.
carry stuff in your pockets like all the time?
I mean, I have some things, yeah.
Well, I guess.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That's
turns to PB and says, "Do you want a drink?" Like, you could-
PB
he can nod or something, right?
PB shakes his head. You know what I do.
Okay. I feel stupid for asking, but thank you for not looking at me like I'm an idiot.
Spars pours 2 more glasses of Dragon Spit whiskey and lights them in as well.
Yeah. All right.
Grorg is like looking at his buddies like, "Should I nail the smoke too?" And they're like, "Bro, you gotta." And
so
so,
glad the orc bros are
Drinking
like, egging him
time.
on. That's
No, I want to use
perfect.
this one. This one was good for me.
okay,
Now it's a real drinking game if you have a lucky
3,
dice.
2, 1.
Ooh.
Katrina rolled
15.
15 and Grorg rolled a 19. Did
Okay.
Katrina inhale the smoke again?
No.
No. Okay, so
Also,
it's just
is
one
she
time.
still one ahead of him as far as
Well,
drinks?
she had a shot when she got in.
It didn't.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna say
Right,
that one
right.
didn't count for the contest.
Okay.
I'm gonna start thinking of number rules. for this
Yeah, I
one,
was
too.
gonna say this is interesting because like we went
Okay.
one ahead and one behind now.
So let's just say Grorg again. He's able to get this one down without any issue. Katrina, you get it down. You're able, and on the outside, everyone's like, it's fine, whatever. But that one, let's say the drink prior hit you on the second one.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do, just so we keep this fair, is with every drink, I'm now going to increase the number you have to beat in order for it to get down. So that one was 15. This next one is going to be 16. You got to beat 16
Okay.
in order to get it down. And let's say whoever gets 3 strikes first
Yeah.
is out.
Is asleep. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Katrina looks at Spars and says, "Give the next one a little bit of bite."
Jeez. Spars is like, bite, but this is the bite.
Oh God,
How would you make it stronger?
I
Just
can't
like-
think of what this would be called, but I'm imagining like a glass of the dragon spit with a shot of the honey wasp.
I know. Oh, I know.
dropped in.
Grorg says, put in a dragon tooth.
Ooh.
And everyone does that. They're like, oh, dragon tooth. And
So
so,
is that a tiny bit of the honey thing?
no. So he pours your glass.
Actual fucking tooth.
He pours glass and takes an actual dragon tooth and
Oh my
dips
God.
it into both of the glasses.
Okay.
And you can kind of
Does that
see.
change them?
It looks kind of like as if you were to like drop food coloring into it. It kind of like some kind of something dissimates into the liquid.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay.
And so that's gonna make it a higher number that you
Okay.
have to beat.
Okay.
It's gonna be at least
No, they both have to. Yeah.
17. Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Wait. While they are getting ready to drink the next one, because everyone's kind of watching this.
Yeah.
right?
Everyone's watching now. This is
Okay.
That tooth thing definitely got everyone's attention.
Jonathan starts to make his way behind the bar
Okay.
by himself.
Find the bar?
Yeah, because that's where the 2 bags are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roll for
Okay.
sneaky.
Is that a thing? That I
Yeah,
have?
that's a new stat.
Sneaky is a stat.
Is
Yeah.
it really?
Where?
Right there under Dexter.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hey, it is.
Oh fuck.
Go for advantage because you everyone's
Everyone's
distracted. Yeah.
Okay, that's a little better.
Okay.
17.
Cool. So you roll for sneaky, and you are able to sneak behind the bar. Let's roll for drinky.
If anyone's wondering, 17 is a little better than 2.
Yeah, that was
For
his first.
drinky?
Roll tolerance for
I don't.
Katrina.
Oh, Katrina. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. All right.
Ready, set, reveal. Oh. You both. Okay, so
That was
Spars
a tough one.
rolled a total of 6, and
12.
Katrina rolled a total of 12. So Spars goes for it, and he actually kind of coughs up a little bit. He's not able to get the whole thing. He drinks about half, and has to go back to finish. Katrina gets most of it down, and then she kind of almost falls back in her chair. So it's going to be a strike for both of you on that one.
So good.
So the crowd is watching this contest like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
Okay.
Jonathan, though, you're
Energy
behind the
dies
bar.
down a little.
Yeah.
What do you do behind the bar?
I'm gonna open up the sack.
Okay, you open up Grorg's sack.
All right.
And inside there are, some gold pieces, some allium pucks. You see a gem very similar actually to the one that you have, your pink icosahedron. You see another one in there. And you also see... Let's go. If we're going to be stealing shit, let's
I was gonna say.
steal some shit. There is a bracer in there, like a metal bracer.
Is that an arm?
Yeah, like an armband. An
Okay,
armband
yeah.
in there with like an arrow going in a circle on it.
Okay.
You also see just a tiny stone. Actually, you see another bloodstone. There's another bloodstone in there. And some papers. And some keys. And a bound book.
Okay. Wait. What?
A book that's got like it's a wrapped
Oh.
strap on it.
I open it real quick just to look, see what it is.
It's a travel log.
Okay. I'm gonna take the bracer, the gem, the icosahedron gem, the blood gem, and then I'm going to empty the bag of feathers into Grorg's bag.
Okay.
Okay, was that the only thing in your bag?
Yes.
Okay, it was just the feathers.
Yeah.
Okay, so write down all the things you just stole.
Oh no.
Another pink icosahedron, a blood gem. Yeah, the
Oh my
bracer.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just fulfilled the thing that Leroy said we should do in episode 1. Steal all his valuables and replace it with piles of feathers. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is,
It's time for the next drink.
What?
Yep.
This one will be 17 again, since the last one should have been 16.
Right.
3, 2, 1, reveal. Ooh.
20.
Grorg.
Not a nat 20, but a 20.
Grorg only got 11. So Grorg goes for this one, and he's shaking. You can see him like breathing heavily. The spice, obviously, element of, because again, we got to think you're eating spicy food and drinking at the same time.
Right.
So it's both those compounded, and you can definitely see the spice is actually getting to him more than you'd say the alcohol is.
He's doing a lot of like teeth.
He's
breathing,
sweating.
like-
Yeah, a lot of breathing, and
Wow.
Katrina is definitely, you're feeling it.
Right, but
But-
she's just very casually placing the
Yes.
glasses.
You're placing it down, and you're showing no sign of it. You were able to get that one down a lot better.
Without the dragon tooth.
Without the dragon tooth. And the comparison actually helped you with this next one,
Right.
because it wasn't as bad.
Right.
So Jonathan, back to you.
Then I'm just gonna close his bag up.
And you're gonna leave your bag empty?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna head back to the booth and just sit there with the guy and say,
The shady guy?
recluse?
yeah.
Okay.
Recluse.
And I'm just gonna kind of like sit back in the chair and go, well,
So did you do it?
oh, you did, oh, yeah, you didn't see it? You didn't see me do it?
Ooh. I did not.
That does up the credibility. Holy shit.
Well, how would he know that it was his stuff?
Actually, let's see in a second. Let's
Okay.
roll drink 3. This one's gonna be an 18.
Uh-oh.
Ready, set, go.
Ooh, 16.
So Grorg got an 8, you got a 16, so you both got a strike, but Grorg hit his third strike, and so he drinks it, and as he's trying to get it down, you both, I imagine it, you're both staring at each other as you're getting this next drink down, and as you're getting it, Grorg is just kind of like slowly slouching over and not able to get it down as fast, and he just kind of sets it down, and how would he pass out, or would he give up from the spice first?
Well, I feel like you could pass out from spice. It's pain.
I think you can just see he's sweating, and
Yes.
even though he has green skin, it's still turning.
It's like peachy.
It's turning like a peachy color, and
Ew.
his friends next to him start kind of waving their hands to try and cool him off.
Yeah.
But his breathing is keeping he's breathing more so that he can actually drink the dragon spit down, and he's coughing more than anything, and he's like, "Oh, it's water! Can I just get some water?" And of course, Scars pours him some water, and he drinks it, makes it all worse.
Yeah,
obviously.
Oh my God.
And so he's just kind of like patting down his tongue. He's like,
shame
"Bruh."
no one here knows how to chill drink.
Right.
And so he's
It's a
super.
real shame no one here knows how to procure bread in a hurry.
He's like, if only someone could chill the drink or give me bread in this moment.
The two people who aren't here.
And
should be.
Scars just taps the table. And he's like, forfeit.
And Katrina stands up and does a double fist bump to the air and just kind
And
of like
everyone
spins in a
is
circle,
applauding.
just like, yes, just like
Everyone-
looks at the room, just like yes, yes.
Giving her
I-
pats on the back.
I really like the idea that Katrina doesn't know why she was forced into this contest.
No.
I think for winning this contest, Katrina, get another +1 to your tolerance. You have +5 tolerance now
Hell
for
yeah.
winning this competition.
Oh, boy.
And I think, Jonathan, for succeeding in all this, I want to give you a +1 to Quick Hand,
Okay.
which is our sleight of hand.
Okay.
Just because that's kind of what you did.
Yeah.
And so I'll give you a +1 to that.
Cool.
So Scars then, he comes Scars.
Yeah.
Spars takes the 2 bags and he lifts them up, and he noticed one was light before, but now it's really light. And he's like, well, I guess Miss Katrina, you win both. Well, we're gonna exchange the pockets then, or
Do you
does she keep?
exchange even in a? Well, how would that? I feel like
I think you win both pockets.
yeah, you win both.
Yeah,
pockets.
you win both pockets. So he hands both bags to you. Katrina, you open them up. One of them is empty. There's probably still like a couple feathers left.
Yeah.
And you open the other one, and there's coins still in there, and pucks, but just mainly feathers. And Gror goes, "Oh, wait a minute! I don't have any feathers. Why are there feathers in my bag?"
And I think Katrina for a second looks at Grog like, "What are you keeping in your?" But then she like looks past him and sees Jonathan in the booth and goes, "Oh."
Rainer?
Yeah, what exactly did Gorg say?
I don't keep feathers in my bag.
I think without thinking, because this is such a weird situation, the first thing that comes to Rainer's mind is, I mean, it's not your bag anymore.
Yes.
He's instantly
Yes.
like petrified that he actually just said that out loud.
Yes.
And so,
Hopefully Gorg doesn't murder him for that.
Jonathan, because everyone's still paying attention
Yes.
to all that, Jonathan takes out the icosahedron gem, the bracer, and the blood gem, and just lays them on the table.
the Reckless Recluse smiles and says, "Well, some good finds. You can keep your treasures. Us coin rats, you keep what you find and you can sell it to the best bidder, but we can help you find some of those bidders. You
Steal their
here
money.
alone, or you got any accomplices?"
This wouldn't have been possible without my two compatriots causing just quite a ruckus.
It was very nicely done, a well put on show.
We're an oiled machine.
How about you three? You doing anything tonight?
It's so good that the other two of us don't even know we did it. That's how good it was.
What?
You doing anything tonight?
Besides this, no.
How about I treat you guys out to a night on the town?
This town?
This town.
That would be lovely.
Wonderful. Do you summon for your friends somehow?
Oh yeah, I kind of like
Yeah,
wave over to
definitely.
Katrina and like wave her over, and because I mean like you're right there, so
Yeah.
to both of you. And,
So the both of you.
Take the bags and head over to Jonathan.
absolutely. And Katrina's feeling good.
Rainer still has no idea what the hell just happened.
She's on a buzz. Katrina comes over and she's like, I don't know what just happened, but it was awesome. guys, this is so much fun.
We should do this again,
Guys, I'm having a great time.
It's a great time for everybody. The Reckless Recluse stands up and kind of gestures to the door. I'm assuming you guys follow him out.
Yeah.
You follow him out, and he leads you down the road, back up through town, past some shops, and he leads you to a place that you guys didn't think you were gonna end up getting stuck at. But lo and behold, seems that the writer has fate for you. But the Reckless Recluse walks into a bakery. Well, hey everyone, good to have you back here again. We're so glad that you chose to listen to Knight's Quest when there's so many other podcasts you could be listening to. You keep coming back here. Keep choosing us. We're thankful for that. Hope you enjoyed that episode, and I hope you enjoyed the bonus episode that came out on Monday, nighttime. We might have a few more of those already prepared for you guys to listen to, so look forward to that. But today, to help me give the announcements, I have the wonderful owner of the Winking Tree Tavern. I have Spars himself. Spars, how are you doing today? Well, I'm doing quite very well, actually. Well, because when they were doing that drinking game, they had to purchase all of those drinks, and so I made quite a fortune because Dragon Spit whiskey is not cheap. Yeah, you know, I didn't even think about that element. Well, hopefully they'll deal with that, or we'll forget about it because it's the nature of improv storytelling. Spars, what do you have to say today? Well, I first just want to thank everyone for listening to this episode. We really do appreciate that. If you are enjoying what you're listening to, please leave us a good review on iTunes or what else you have. It really helps us a lot. It's encouraging to us. It helps get the podcast to be more known on the platform. Just take a moment, leave a review. Super kind of you. Or tell your friends if you hate typing things. Just tell one person you know, hey, check out this podcast. It's super cool. I'd love to chat with you about it. And then afterward, the two of you can come on over to the Winking Tree Tavern, talk about the episode over a drink or two. I'd really appreciate that as well. Spars, I hate to break it to you, but they cannot go to your tavern because it is fictional. So you can't actually go there. Why would you break the immersion like that, Nathan? But if you do want an actual physical thing that you can interact with, follow us on Instagram at Knights.Quest or on Facebook at Knights.Quest.podcast, where you'll see tons of pictures of special items, characters, and things related to the game. Also, if you want to go on Facebook and leave a comment of your favorite quote that you've been hearing, or just one of them, just a good quote, doesn't even need to be your favorite. We just love to hear what stuff you guys are liking and get a good laugh out of that too, so go ahead and do that as well. Yeah, please follow those. I'm really bad at posting on the Instagram, I'll be honest, but I do post it eventually in the week. So it is there, so you can go and check out all those things. Also, I'd love to give a big shout out right now to everyone who's listening in the Netherlands. On our podcast hosting app, there's a little analytics thing that says where people are listening from, and all of a sudden, I check one day and we just have a bunch of listens from the Netherlands. So I just want to give a shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm assuming spreading the word because there's so many of you. So that's really awesome. Please connect with us on Instagram or Facebook. Just love to hear how you found out about us. That'd be really cool. Otherwise, if you want to hear more stuff from us, you can go and listen to Pen Sword. That's Jake's podcast where he talks with his buddy Josh, and they just have fun conversations, do weird things. I got to be a guest on that this last Monday, episode 33, I think it was. Really a lot of fun. We went onto a teen horoscope website and kind of made fun of that. We went into the PETA website and just looked at some of the weird questions people had there, and we just had some other conversations. It was a lot of fun, so check that out as well. Spars, do you have anything else you want to say? Yes, Nathan, you multiple times during this episode referred to the orc Grorg as Spars. That's not his name, that's my name. And you didn't apologize for that. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry, Spars. It's alright, I guess it's just the nature of an improv storytelling podcast. Mistakes happen. Yes, we do make a lot of mistakes. But we thank you that you're still here with us. So we will see you all next week as our heroes get to descend some stairs into a sneaky library and go into another bakery. Who knows what's going to happen?